Okay, we're going to try this again. I just tried this and for some reason the battery was completely flat. But we're going to do this set and you can't even fit it on the screen. But how did I do this last time? I went like that. That's the number there. It is, and we're going to zoom in a bit. This is exactly the repeat of what just happened. Now I'm going to zoom out a bit. Okay, a bit more. Perfect. So anyway, it's a modern city thing. The reason I just said the battery was flat, I've changed it over. So this battery was flat, and so I've changed it to a new one. Hopefully, because I charged them up before. So as you recall, on a previous video, I complained and moaned about how my battery was rubbish on this camera. And so I bought 3 more, and I charged them up. But they've been sitting there, so I'm hoping that this one works fine and isn't going to cut out. But we'll try and be quick. Bag number 4, bag number 5. So this is going to take a while. Bag number 2, bag number 3. Look at that. That one comes in a. That's pretty nice. And this is bag number road plates. And this is bag number 1. So. Definitely a lot of little things. And look, there's even like a little tiny book and a big book. So hold on. I shouldn't have thrown the box away, should I? Alright, bring the box back. We don't need number 5. We don't need number 4. We don't need number 2. And we don't need number 3. We might need this bag. So we'll keep that one there. I am again very tired and should not be doing this video. So we have some stickers for the set. And they look like that. So they're kind of internal things. Except I like the little Dungeons and Dragons sticker thing. Maybe we'll put them on, who knows. Maybe this will be the time. I just wish the stickers were easy to take off. Like, I don't even know if they are easy to take off. I can assume that they might be. Like, oh, I guess I could. Because I can if I really have to. I've got like... hold on, let's just have a look at this. So this is bag number 1. And this is just to build the car. So the very first bag is just the car. So that will be fun. We don't need this. We're just making a car. That's all we're doing. We're making a car. We're forgetting about the rest of the house. But we do get one of these. And I've never had this colour before. So that's actually quite exciting. I believe there's actually a larger version of this. Because I saw somebody had the instructions and it had like a wider version. I mean. So anyway, we've got one of those. And we've got a whole bunch of these pieces. So let's see how fast I can do this. Before I just collapse from exhaustion. Well, I probably will go, oh look, we get to make all the people in the world, and I think that one goes there, and they're playing hockey. They're a great modern family. I think that's what this is called. I kind of feel like that was the name of the set. I think it missed out on the box. I don't know why I think it's called that. Maybe I looked it up on the internet. Well, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter at all. So, turning the page. Why is that orange? Look at that. They've done an orange one, and it's actually they don't give you an orange one. Have they actually changed all of them to this new color, or is it just that they have to spice it up once in a while? He can be wearing his hat or his thing, and now I get a hockey stick, and I ain't ever had no hockey stick before. He does look kind of Canadian, so that's nice. That can go there. And you do get, he's going to be wearing his hat. He's going to be doing this dangerously. He's going to be playing hockey and got his skates on, and he's not wearing a helmet. So, he should have come with little legs that have like knee pad. Well, there's his helmet there. We can put the helmet to the side. And now we've got this guy, and he's going to have shorter legs because he's a short person, and there's nothing wrong with being short, so it's fine. They also like Ninjago, which is also fine. There's nothing wrong with liking Ninjago. So, and they have red roller skates, but they could actually technically have one red and one blue. They could have fire police officer rollerblades, skates. Do that, but that's the thing, right? Because don't people play? Well, I guess they play it on an ice rink. They don't play rollerblade hockey. Which reminds me, I really do have to go rollerblading at some point. I'm not calling it rollerblades because that's a brand name. Inline skating, because I have some inline skates. I have 2 sets of inline skates, but my old one, the wheels fell apart because I hadn't used them, and they must have got something on them, and they went all funny, and they just fell apart. And they were good quality ones, but they need new wheels. But I have another pair which is also good quality ones, which I have not got around to. But they don't have. They're like the more pro ones. They don't have the little brake things at the back, and it's like, well, I do know how to use those. But it's just been a long time. It's like maybe not start. I have to make sure I find. These are the lights. This is actually an interesting piece. This one here. I have to find all my knee pads and my hand protecting things, which I know where they are. That's an interesting piece. I don't know if I've ever had that before, but it's obviously specifically for making the back of cars. And then we've got these pieces, and we've seen these before, haven't we? I'd be quite interested in what ways these pieces have been used that haven't been for wheel rims, because I feel like they could be used like in a logo on a building or something. You know, there's something that's going to have that kind of round thing that sticks out, or it could be like an ornament on the side, or you could even have like, you know, there'd be something like where it's sitting like this, and does it actually fit like that? Maybe it has to be a smooth surface, but it could reach down, and it could be, I don't know, I'm sure there's something. I just feel like that someone has cleverly used that piece for something other than what appears to be its only use. And then that one goes there, and we go here, and here, and here. I am feeling better. Not perfect though than I had yesterday and the day before. Hopefully, I haven't taken a COVID test, which I really should have. But I was like, it's not COVID. I'm tired of testing these things. But I'll do that. I'll do that before I go to work. So that's the only important thing. Infecting people when you're walking around in the open, that's fine. But your co-workers, no, you can't do that kind of stuff. Being the co-workers are the only people that I would have caught this from if I had actually caught anything. I'm not that terrible. Like, if I actually thought I had COVID, I wouldn't be shopping and doing stuff. So, you know. But I have had some tummy problems, and that was another thing. Maybe I should look that up to see. I think at some point, tummy problems or digestive issues were a thing on the COVID symptom list. So that maybe. I don't know. I just wish this whole thing was over so I wouldn't have to feel like I was a bad person all the time. There we go. They've got that and got that. But then I was like, I'm always wearing a mask. So because we basically have to in New Zealand. And that makes me feel better. I like the fact that I'm wearing a mask because then I don't feel like I'm quite so likely to infect people. This is interesting, this one here, because it looks like it's hard to tell where it goes. Like, it obviously has to go up against the grey bit at the back, right? That makes sense because you can see that there's 4 studs for the blue bit. I thought that was worth noting. It wasn't really. It wasn't at all. And now we've got this, and this, and this. I don't know where it is. I don't know where that piece is. Oh gosh. Gosh. Alright, let's just... It's gotta be on the table. It has to be. I haven't accidentally picked it up, have I? So there's another white one of these, and I don't have a clue where it is. As per usual. Wouldn't it be a pretty poor start to this set if it was missing? It can't actually be missing. It's probably in the bag. And I don't know what I did with the bag. Throw it. No, that's not it. Where did I throw the bag? I have no idea actually where I threw the bag. Well, that's intriguing. Oh my gosh, here's the bag, and the piece is actually in there. So that was a bit of a last minute save. And I was going to say it's a Hail Mary, but I don't actually know what that is. Maybe that was what it was, I don't know. I don't play American football. And will use terms related to it. So, next we have to do this, which is to take this piece and put this piece here. And to take this piece and put this piece here. So this is going to take 5 bags. This is going to take 5 videos just to do this one set. That's amazing. And I've still got a couple other big ones to go too. Thanks, store that sells things cheaply. I have to go back though, because they may actually have another set that I wanted to actually buy at a super cheap price, but I think they probably sold it. They do have these things, which I thought was quite cool, which you can't see because I just have it far too zoomed in. Minifigure display case, and there's like 12 individual ones, and this costs like $1. I've got 2 of them. I was supposed to go to another one of the same store to get some more of them, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Today I had too much stuff in my backpack, so I couldn't really. Oh, I was starting to put the wheels together, and it's not the time to put the wheels together. You have to be careful around that. So yeah, I mean that's for anticipation when we finally in this country. I put this on the wrong side. Oh no, where's my handy brick separator piece? Finally get the Muppets here. I did notice. I'm not going to put this. I don't care if the stickers. I'm not putting the license plate sticker on. It's just no. There's no point. You know, it's an unlicensed car. It's being stolen. I was going to say, yeah, when we finally get the Muppets in here. But I was thinking, I don't know if that's what I was going to say. I saw a clip of Mark Hamill on the Muppet Show back in the day. I'm pretty sure it's from season 1 because I've got season 1 on DVD like twice or 3 times. And I'm pretty sure he's in that one. But anyway, the point is like, wow, you could make the entire episode with a Lego, couldn't you? Now that you have collectible minifigure Muppets, you also have a collectible, no, not that collectible, but a Luke Skywalker thingy. What's it? I haven't watched Kenobi yet. Apparently, like people haven't been as excited as I hoped they would be. So I haven't actually bothered to get Disney Plus. That was the thing. I think I might have mentioned that was the thing that was going to drive me to get Disney Plus would be Kenobi, but it hasn't. So I think the problem is, I haven't had my little thing up. Thing that in front of the camera for my voice. But anyway, what I was going to say, I don't know if it makes any difference, and this would be a good trial. The thing I was going to say is that I feel like I don't really want to watch TV shows and movies around Star Wars and Marvel. Like, I'm quite happy to just not do that. Like, I'm just quite happy for it to be movies. It feels like it's too much to have it as that. Like, I don't know. Like, I haven't actually watched any shows, so I can't really say. Maybe that would make me more excited about it, but I just, it's like a once in a while thing. It's too often to watch it on TV. So one day. So we're putting the wheels on now, and I'm supposed to put the they're supposed to take this off, put the person in after you put the wheels in. So don't put the person in before you put the wheels on. Which is good advice in life. That's how I drive my car. And this goes there sometimes, sometimes you've just got to go out on the edge and just get in your car without the wheels on. But in general, I think we can say that's a good rule. So there we go. And that's that done. And there's quite a few spare pieces, but these are hockey pucks. I was going to say, what are these things for? They're for playing hockey. I have never played hockey in my entire life, and I have to just say that obviously people do play hockey not on the ice. They do play it on the grass. So me automatically making a Canadian reference, a Canada reference, is probably not the best thing to do. Poor form by me there. What was this thing for? These were the little lights. That's right. We missed it. We missed this part completely. But I think that is done. So what do I think of this car? This car is an electric car. Like on the thing on the picture, they quite clearly make that apparent. Because they're a modern family. This does look like a family vehicle. Like, how many people can you stuff in here? You can stuff in a couple, that's for sure. Both of these people, although this person can't sit down, so they can't actually go in there. So Rick can go in there though. Good work, Rick. Rick's going in there. He doesn't actually fit. There we go. They should really think about doing an official Rick and Morty Lego set. I think, as you know, for the adult theme, right? Obviously, but you know, that's fine. I know lots of kids, and they're not allowed to watch The Simpsons, but they did some Simpsons stuff. So, I mean, you know, seriously. So, thanks for watching. That was this thing, and this was this thing. So, which color do I prefer? It's very hard to tell. They're both perfectly acceptable to me. I'm happy either way. Though, to be honest, I find this one is going to be a bit easier to find on my desk than this one. Because look, it just merges in with Stephanie's Stephanie's two-wheeled motor vehicle. Thanks for watching. I have nothing else to say. This should be interesting. But I was going to say a few things. It's interesting because it's got. Here's the picture on the front. You can see there's the electric pump. There's the electric charging thing. It's got the road plate, so I've never had a new style road plate before, so this was actually cheaper than buying the road plate thing. This was quite cheap, like quite cheap indeed. In fact, there was probably a similar price to this set, so which was very slightly reduced, and this was very dramatically reduced. I just think I'm not going to think this is my most excited building, because it does look kind of, you know, a bit bland. So modern living is not always that exciting. But it should be fun. I do have another house to build though, which is a creator set, so it will be fun. Thanks for watching. Bye.